Hello everyone, in this video we're going to be finding the median, or what we call in simple words the middle number of a list of numbers. Now there are two steps just like on the mean in order to find the median correctly. The first one, it's you must, very important that you follow this, you must have the numbers ordered from least to greatest. One thing is for sure, they're probably not going to give them to you in that order, so it's going to be up to you to understand that that must be the first thing to do. And then the number two, once you have them from least to greatest, is we'll simply choose the middle number. Now, there are going to be occasions where there are two middle numbers. If that happens, well, you find the mean of those two numbers. You add them up and then you divide it by 2 because there will be two middle numbers. All right, so we're going to complete these two examples. We're going to find the median of that example 1 and example 2. So again, the first one, you can see 9, 6, 8, 4, and 2. They are not in least to greatest order, so that's what we are going to do. So least to greatest, well, as you can see that 2 is the smallest number. Cross it out, and then we have a 4. Cross the 4 out, we have a 6. We have an 8, and we have a 9. Now, right there, make sure you verify they're indeed in least to greatest order, which they are now. And now our job is to simply choose the middle number. So what I tell the kids is, it's make sure you know what you're doing. So do basic stuff. For example, we can start crossing out a number on the left, a number on the right, left, right. In this example, we are left with only one middle number, and that will be our median. So our median for example 1 will be 6. That's really simple when you have, right there, you have 5 numbers in that list. So it's an odd number, so you're only going to run into one median number. Now, example number 2, it's different. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So this is an even set of numbers, so it's going to be a little different than number 1. But again, step number 1, we must order those numbers from least to greatest. So we are going to do that. And the first number that we have to write down, it's 6. And then we have 8. And then we have 10. Then we go to 12. We go to 14. And 20 will be our last number. So we have 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 20. So what we do when we have them from least to greatest, again, cross one left, one on the right, one left, one on the right, and then here's where we run into this little problem. We have two middle numbers, or two medians. Now we can't have two medians. You got to do something about it. And then we go back to that rule that says that if you have two middle numbers, you must find the mean of those two numbers. Now, it doesn't have to be done that way if you know what's between the 10 and the 12. A lot of you, it's very basic. Between 10 and 12, well, the median will be 11. Now, what happens if you can't figure out that 11 is between 10 and 12? Well, in that case, you will have to add 10 plus 12, and that would be 22. And then we divide 22 by 2. And why by 2? Well, because we only have two middle numbers. So we divide that by 2. 2 will go into two ones. Bring down the 2 again. 2 will go into two ones. We have no remainder, and that will be 11. So there you have it. The median for example number 2, it's 11.